Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the one, the only, The Last Talk Show. I'm getting ready to go into some crazy stuff on this episode, but before I do, I must educate you on a word that you might not know or a word that you know and you're not using it properly. The word that you need to know today is pusillanimous. Pusillanimous. That means you are showing a lack of courage or determination. Pusillanimous. Showing a lack of courage or determination. Other words could have derived from this, which also mean that you're showing a lack of courage or determination. But hey, we're not going to use that word because it's not fitting for this show. We are a good, clean family show. But pusillanimous. So next time you see someone being a wimp, a wuss, don't use words like wimp and wuss. Say, hey, you're being pusillanimous. Don't be a pusillanimous person. All right, that's your educational word for the day. I think it's time to get into discussing what matters with The Last Talk Show. Let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you doing this fine, lovely day? Yeah, that's perfect. Our live studio audience is always hitting it right on time. Others have come before us, others will come after us, but this is The Last Talk Show. Clap it up. Thank you very much. And once again, I have two very great guests that I'm so excited to have on the show. They are both entertainers, they're professionals, they are artists, which is really something we were shooting for this season. We want artists, we want talented people, and not saying the others are not talented, but we want these talented people to express their art, express themselves, and be able to have some fun on the show. So would you clap it up for two great guys? Clap it up for Kaibus and T-Loss. Clap it up for them. So happy that they are on the show. Now what I'm gonna ask these fine gentlemen to do is give a brief introduction on themselves. Let's start with my man T-Loss. T-Loss, give us a brief intro about yourself. What's going down?
Okay, I'm a rapper. I'm from Long Beach, California. I like donuts. I run my own record label and clothing brand. And I got a 3-incher. So, what's up?
Clap it up, hey, clap it up. I love it. Keep it a stack, Jack. Keep it a buck, Chuck. Thank you, T-Loss, for that wonderful introduction. Kaibus, hit me, my man. What you got for me?
I'm Kaibus. I'm originally from Kentucky. I do rap music, do some merch and stuff right now. Got my first single probably here in a couple months, so
nice.
Looking forward to that.
Awesome. Clap it up. I'm so happy to have them. Like I said, they're both artists, they're both entertainers, and they're ready to discuss what matters. So let's dig right into one of the categories. The first category is a heated debate. Now, these fine young gentlemen do not know each other very well, so I do not want to get it off to a terrible start. So what I'm gonna do is have them agree on the topic, and then I'm totally fine if they end up hating my guts and liver. So then I will choose the other topic, and we will debate and see who can come out victorious in this heated debate. That's our live studio audience. They're so excited about the heated debate. So let's dig right into it. Frosted Flakes versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm gonna let you guys pick one, and I'm gonna try and defend the other. What do you guys like?
I'm a Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy, I'm sorry.
Well, then, hey, I'm fine if they debate. I like how you guys hopped on different ones. Kaibus, I heard you say Frosted Flakes. Can you break it down for me?
Sir. I like Frosted Flakes. I'm not a big Cinnamon Toast Crunch fan.
Is it the cinnamon in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch that you don't like about the Toast Crunch?
It's not the cinnamon, it's just the sweetness. It's too sweet for me.
Okay, clap that up. I like that. Because I low-key agree, but I do want to hear what my man T-Loss. Why do you say Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
So it's just always been like just a solid like cereal for me, and I like the cinnamon taste. It's just always been consistent quality for me, you know?
Yeah.
And it's better than Frosted Flakes. I'm sorry.
Clap it up for him. Clap it up, Kaibus. You gonna hit us with a rebuttal? What are you thinking?
I mean, Frosted Flakes I can eat off-brand or brand name, so I would have Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It's
It's a great debate because you look at they're two hearty breakfast cereals. You know, American children have grown up eating them probably for years. I mean, I ate it this morning. I literally had Cinnamon Toast Crunch this morning, but I do like Frosted Flakes too, though. God, I'm with you. So it's tough. It's tough to hold weight. Who do you guys say won the debate? T-Lost or Kaibus? That's right. Both. They both won. They are equal. Because how do you decide Frosted Flakes versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man? It's like Michael Jackson versus Prince. You know, it's hard. It's very hard because you have two great cereals that we grew up on. So let me go to the next category of our show, which I'm very excited for, cultural analysis. Now, guys, this is where we analyze the culture in its raw form. We look at tweets, we look at posts, we look at comments, and we try to gain a better understanding. Because if you would agree, people on social media post some crazy stuff, and they mean it, you know? Especially lately. And they really put some weight on it. You know, they're not holding back. So we want to analyze that, gain a deeper understanding, and see what's going down. So let's go to the first tweet, which is very exciting.
Cultural analysis.
I love you, live studio audience. Tinder is a scary place. Now, I'm laughing with the guy. T-Loss, can we start with you? Do you agree? Is Tinder a scary place?
It's scary to have such a beautiful profile and get no bad, you know, like, I really do. I only have 21 matches, I think.
Hey, that's better than 0. I'm at 0. I'm sorry, man. I think they see the hair in the suit and they just like, nah.
No, I would.
Thank you. Clap it up for T-Loss. I love this man. So has Tinder been scary for you personally?
Well, yeah, you know what? I'll give them that. It can be scary because I am terrible at texting. Like, what the do you say? Like,
I think that's
how's
what
the weather? You talking Spanish?
I agree.
Hey, Kaibus, what you got?
I agree with what he said, though, about talking through text. It just kind of, like, I don't know, most people don't pick up on that, and it's hard to, like, gauge who the person really is and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
I don't Twitter. Tinder.
Clap it up for both of them because they're totally right. And it's so challenging communicating via text. A lot of the times the messages can get lost in translation. Sometimes you don't know how to interpret a text. You don't know what the theme is. So if the honey just hits you up, a lot of people argue hey with one Y or hey versus two Ys. That's two totally different. That's what some people would argue. Now, T-Lo, you
true, though.
You guys think it's true? What is the hey with one Y mean?
Hey.
What is the two Ys?
Hey.
It is, hey, I'm with it. It has a different connotation, it has a different feel. Now what about, now this one, definitely, okay in all caps versus okay all lowercase.
I don't like when people speak in all caps.
Yeah,
You're yelling at me.
What do you think, T-Loss? All caps?
I mean, I'm not against it. Like, if it's just like their style of texting, that's fine. But what I don't like is when they do every word capitalized. Like the first letter.
Yeah. I would argue that proper English grammar is best when texting. You know, just hey, comma, apostrophe. You know, how are you? Question mark. You know, just keep it as formal as possible. What do y'all think? Or is texting?
I mean, that's the best way to keep things from getting confused and people don't
Exactly. Yeah. T-Loss, what do you think? Is it best is texting used? Was that the reason it was created, to use it in a slang manner, or should we use it properly?
I don't think you need to use it properly. Like, of course, in a professional setting, then sure. But like, you know, when you're texting your friend, when you guys like really understand each other, when you don't need all of that proper grammar, then go ahead. You know.
For these guys. These guys are analyzing the culture in a beautiful way, and I greatly appreciate it. Oh gosh, this is a fun one. You ever look at somebody and be like, yeah, I know their breath stank. Do you guys, have you just seen somebody, you know, you just walking down the street and you see that person be like, yeah, I know their breath stank. Kaibus, let's start.
What do you think?
This is totally true. I've seen people before, and then, I don't know, me and you got a little drug discussion, but T's all up. Your breath probably stink too. So.
Yeah, that's true. Now, T-Loss, what do you think?
I mean that's really it. Like, if you see those, you know, really yellow teeth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna notice that they're breastfeeding.
You're gonna know that they're breastfeeding. Yeah, I mean it's pretty disappointing when I see an attractive young lady perhaps, and she's walking, and then you look at her, you smile, she smiles back, and she's got summer teeth. Some are here and some are there. So it's just like what in the world is going on here? Like and I remember Marlon Brando famously said Sophia Loren, smoking hot chick, her breath, I think he specifically said she had dragon breath. Now, I mean, and you can't imagine dragon breath is good. That's a nightmare, And hey, we respect all ladies. If you're unattractive, we still love you and your breath. There's a somebody for everybody, but it might not be me, T-Loss, or Kaibus. Let's go to the next category. Your dog gon' bark, my dog gon' bite. T-Loss, I want your thoughts on this. What do you think? Are your dogs going to bite, or are your dogs going to bark?
I want to get a samoyed, and their temperament is like super nice, so I think they would just bark.
Your dogs would just bark. Kaibus, are your dogs gonna bark, or are your dogs gonna bite?
I don't know, man. This just looks like some little white kid trying to be hard.
Yes, and that's an important thing. Kaibus did what a lot of guests don't do. I really want us to look at the profile pictures, the username, OG Braxton, so I think he's coming out hard. Do you really think his dogs are gonna bite?
Not really,
I mean, I don't want to go, I don't want to judge, but. So, if you got to call the popo, But I don't know. My dogs, they're kind of temperamental. You never know. Are you going to bark? Are you going to bite? I don't know, man. They're dogs. You can't really control what they do. Let's go to the next category of our show. Audience, would you spell it out for me, the next category of our show, please?
What does that even mean?
Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. What does that even mean? This is where we look at whether it be slang, whether it be just random phrases that people have created nowadays, and we want to get a better understanding. What does that even mean? What are people trying to say when they say what they say? Let's go into the first one. This has become very popular over the past few years. You're a savage. And it's a good thing. Let's start with T-Loss. T-Loss, what does that even mean?
What does you're a savage mean?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
I think it means that, what the does that mean?
Kaibus, do you have an idea?
I mean, I've seen people say you're a savage about different things, like bars, artwork, whatever. To me, it just means like that's badass. You're a badass for what you do.
Because when I think about popular hip hop tracks, even Meg Thee Stallion, I'm a savage. I guess they're saying I'm hard, I'm real, I'm cool, I'm hip, what have you.
So savage when you got up on that recording contract.
So true. That ain't savage. That was savage. That was savage in the 1492 Christopher Columbus version of savage. Dealing with. Anyway, T-Laws. Have you arrived at a you're a savage kind of? Because I think Kaibus provided a great, what does that even mean in explanation? What do you think?
I'm gonna have to agree. I think, it means hard,
Yeah.
Like, you're a bad you could beat the out of someone, I don't know.
Yeah. Clap it up
For these guys. These guys are doing a great job. Yeah, that's true. Let's go to our next, what does that even mean? I'm balling. This has been around for probably 20-something years. I mean, Run DMC and the OGs didn't use this, but I think it got more popular early 2000s. What does that even mean? Let's start Kaibus. Kaibus, I'm balling.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of the same line of I'm savage. It's kind of along the same lines. I mean, some people could take it relating to like money or jewelry, girls, cars, whatever, possessions.
So it's normally something of great quantity, I guess.
Something of great value.
Yeah.
T-Laws?
I mean, you just got mad money, and you're spending it everywhere. You're balling.
Clap it up for these guys. These guys are amazing. They've done a great job of analyzing our culture and providing meaning to these statements that still don't make a lot of sense to me, but they've definitely helped tremendously. Now, that was our last category on the show, and next up we have a very hot performance by none other than my man Kaibus. But before we end out the show, I always love to give the opportunity to promote, to expose, to bring brand awareness to your brand. So T-Loss, shout something out. Let us know what you all about, because we need to follow you. We need to like. We need to subscribe. So, bust down.
When does this episode drop?
Oh my goodness. Today is July 5th. I think maybe.
June 13th, I think?
You meant today. Oh, well, yeah, today, June 13th, but this episode will probably drop July something.
Okay, but by the time this episode drops, my new single, Pain, will be out. So stream that on Spotify or SoundCloud or whatever. Yep, stream that.
Clap it up for him. Clap it up, and we'll definitely be streaming that. We'll put that information there. And my man Kaibus, let's promote.
You can find me on Instagram at I am Kaibus, Kaibus. I have a single in a couple months. I got some merch out, some t-shirts right now. I have, hopefully today or tomorrow, I do have a George Floyd shirt that's coming out that 100% of the profits is going to police reform, at least for a period of time. So definitely check that out. I'm trying to help out. So.
Clap it up for the both of them. I love them, they're awesome. Right now I'm excited. Yeah. I'm excited for Kaibus' performance. I know we need to end out with a joke. Do either of you fine gentlemen have a joke? Sometimes I get a little lost on the joke cut. Do either of you fine gentlemen have a joke?
Ooh, that's a good question. What's a funny joke? Ooh, alright, I got one.
Let's hit it.
It goes hard. Alright. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because the A cracked.
To get to the other side.
Oh, clap it up. That's good. Kaibus, come on, you don't feel that one? No. I appreciate these guys so much. We're getting ready for a Kaibus performance. Let's get ready to rock it. We'll see you in a minute.
Look, man, I like a shorty thick with beats and beats. She's always looking fly while we ride in the whip. Make us while she make me lit. I'm just chilling out while she's always throwing fits. Ain't that a but I still love her anyway. She keeps me sane from trouble coming round the way. Any not a day we grow but stay remain the same. Not ashamed, that's the game. The speed is great. Molten clay.